Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy, Product to the East himself, King of Southernwood Streets, who else? Now, today I got a super interesting topic for y'all. Firstly, I want to talk about history of beef in EL and why a specific rapper always gets diss tracks and why they never respond. Then I want to talk about groups in EL music. So, firstly, let's start with why there is beef and who exactly gets the most shots at. Firstly, let me explain. If you are a rapper and people always taking shots at you, people always putting your name on their tracks and talking about you in videos, then that means you are the most popping rapper in your area. You are literally number one. Because everybody takes shots at number one. Because why? They want to be number one. And that rapper is, don't fight me, the number one rapper in East London is Rowdy. Now, I'm gonna let that sink in for a minute. Their number one rapper in East London is Rowdy. People may fight me, people may try to tell me in the comments, nah, you stupid, it's not Rowdy, it's Ban. Wherever you go, you are gonna hear Rowdy's name. Everybody knows Rowdy. It's just the way it is. Rowdy hosts parties, people go to those parties. People may hate on Rowdy, but at the end of the day, he is the most poppin' rapper in East London. Now, this video is not about Rowdy. It's the fact that he gets so many shots at because he's number one. The only reason I'm talking about you, bro, is because you're number one, not because you're my favorite artist or anything like that. I just see that you're number one. Now, people who have taken shots at Rowdy are, I don't know, but the most recent person to take shots at Rowdy was Motos. Now, what you need to understand about Motos is part of a Dream Boulevard gang, which is full of lyrical rappers. But although there are some trappers and singers, it is mostly about lyrical rap. Motos falls under the category of lyrical rappers. And I think Motos' reason of attacking Rowdy is because Rowdy is not exactly your lyrical rapper, yet he is number one. So, from my opinion, the reason people take shots at Rowdy like Motos is simply because they want to be number one. And that's okay. Beef is part of hip-hop. People don't get that. There's diss tracks, there's fights. It's hip-hop. When you said, I am an entertainer, I am a rapper, you signed up for beef and all those things. So if somebody sends you a diss track and you don't respond within 2 days, my guy, weak, Achus. Let me tell you that straight up right now. You are weak, my guy. If somebody gives you a fire diss track and calls out your mama, your girl, your whole squad, and you don't respond, you're weak. I don't care if you're telling me about you don't want to give them clouds or whatever. Listen, I understand. Attack somebody who is in your own league. But Motos does have certain followers, and if he's dissing Rowdy on certain tracks, people are going to be like, you know what? Maybe Rowdy does suck. Maybe Rowdy is overrated. If Rowdy keeps letting people diss him and he says nothing about it, eventually people are going to be like, you know what? Why do we listen to Rowdy? Now, I have no beef against Rowdy. What's in my Tense.
Nigga, I didn't say
I heard him. Tell me in the comments that you also heard him.
No, listen, I was doing this. And
The point is, now excuse me, I was interrupted by my friend who clearly said but I collab. But the point is that I was trying to make is I don't have beef with Rowdy. I'm just saying, my guy. Eventually, you are going to need to respond. And not just Rowdy, any rapper that gets dissed. Now, if I get dissed, obviously I'm going to respond. I enjoy beef. I enjoy shots. Listen, if if you send me a diss track and it's actually fire and I can't respond, I will tell you you're fire. Listen, I will genuinely tell you you're fire, my guy. But I will respond. I will. And it will be twice as fire. So try, my guy. No, try. I can see that you want to try. There's people out here. No, okay. Let's not make this a rant. I'm not going to rant. That's what my WhatsApp status is. For those people who have my number, know that I love ranting. But that's collab. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is the groups in East London. Now, there's probably a bunch of groups, but I want to talk about one specific group, which is Dream Boulevard. Now, if you don't know Dream Boulevard, you probably don't have data, because Dream Boulevard makes group chats almost all the time. They have group chats for news, for new music coming out. They have the actual artists in Dream Boulevard. Dream Boulevard does the most, but people don't see them simply because they're not your favorite rappers. Dream Boulevard is probably one of the leading groups in EL. Although there's probably other, there's probably other groups in EL. Dream Boulevard is actually doing the most, doing things that other people aren't doing. Probably people form groups and then they leave after a while. Dream Boulevard is the only consistent group that keeps going on. I was in a group with a bunch of people. I don't want to name anybody because it's going to make me sound like I'm hating on them. But your favorite rapper was in that group chat. I'm going to just say that he was there. He was. I'm not saying who it was, but he was there. From your favorite rapper to an unknown rapper, they were all there. Even I was there. After a while, the group, everybody stopped talking in the group because they were not consistent. The only time I hear from the group is maybe after a month or two, and it's somebody dropping a link to a track. By the way, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Listen, I understand you pushing your music, but at least give me a hi. How you doing? How's life? And then send me a link to your song. We haven't spoken in months, and you send me a link to your song, but like, yo man, please follow if you were day one. When last did we speak, my guy? When last did we see? You're sending me links. Stop it. Stop it. I know I do it, but I've stopped it. No, listen. I know I do it to some people. Okay, I won't lie, but I will stop it. Okay. Plus, I'm gonna dropping soon. Real soon, check that out. But the point is, guys, Dream Boulevard stays consistent. Almost all the time, they are finishing my data because they have gang groups. Groups that talk about who we're going to release soon. Groups that are talking about what's the next cipher, if we're going to be doing a cipher. They haven't done any ciphers yet, but at least they're having the conversation. People in East London don't understand that things take time. You know what I'm saying? When you realize that it takes more into planning a party, a cipher, any type of event, if you plan one, you'd understand why rappers always drop things late. I may say I'm dropping Friday and I drop it on Monday. Please understand that things take time. Sometimes load shedding hits while I'm recording and it literally erases everything. I plan a party but only 10 people confirm to come. I cater for 10 people. On the day, 40 people come. Do you get me? It takes a lot of time and effort. That's what people need to understand. And Dream Boulevard has been on top of that. So I think you should expect a lot from Dream Boulevard in the future. I mean, we have artists that are going to New York, guys, from Dream Boulevard, which is Heavy Rain. I won't mention the other rapper who's going to New York. I think his name is ironic or something. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. But Dream Boulevard has artists like Heavy Rain, me, Motos, Lou, Pharaoh. That's just to name a few. I'm sorry if I didn't name everybody in Dream Boulevard. Like, I don't know everybody by names. Some of you are just numbers to me. You know what I'm saying? No offense. Like, no offense. Just like I don't have time to be saving everybody's number. Not in a mean way, guys. Not in a mean way. But yeah, that was just my take on groups and why people get dissed. Now, please get dissed. Just respond, because it's lyrical fighting. We are sparring. It is part of the game. And if you're in a group chat, make sure y'all stay consistent. Make sure y'all have the same dream. Salute.